Welcome back to another episode of Calling Out the, the Bullshit. Well, today we're going to be talking about those 24-hour survival videos that you see out there. Some like this is a 24-hour survival kit. This is a belt kit. Some weird 24-hour. Apparently 24 hours is the magic mark for a lot of people. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about that, and let's just cut through the BS, because quite frankly, there's a lot up there. So often enough, you see folks online saying like, "Oh, you need to have this so you can survive the first 24 hours." Blah 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 blah. First question that I'm gonna ask is very simple: survive what? Survive what? Well, a collapse. I think you're gonna need a lot more than just that. What type of collapse? Are we talking about economic collapse? Are we talking about rule of law collapse? Are we talking about the Egyptians coming back with their Ra and like Nefertiti's and all of that stuff? What are we talking here? Because they throw a blanket all the time. It's like 24-hour survival. Survival of what? That's what I'm asking first. Then I can never give you the answer. There's always survival, but they don't give you the answer. All right. So let's say that everything went to crap. You're gonna survive the first 24 hours. Apparently, the 25th hour, you're dead. Or your plan is to get from point A to point B, and forget about anything else. If you don't make it in 24 hours, that's it. You're done. Okay. Some other people say, "Well, go practice. 24 hours is your minimum. Go practice for what? Again, what is you practicing for? To have fun in the woods? To rub two sticks together and make fire? What is you practicing for? Well, just in case. But just in case what? That's the thing. There's a lot of if, a lot of maybe, but nothing concrete, nothing that it is giving you a clear guidance of what are you surviving for. So let's go and survive in the wilderness for 24 hours. Okay, you're going to survive in the wilderness. At least you have now a purpose. What type of wilderness are you surviving in? Are you going into the cold? Are you going into the wet environment? Are you going into the jungle? What desert? What is you going? Because let me put it like this: I can do the cold, I can do the wet, I can do the swamp. I don't know how to do the desert. I've never done the desert. I will probably last maybe 2 hours. I have no idea how to survive in the desert. But they put it in there. Let's 24 hours in the wilderness. Well, gotta be a little bit more specific about that. You see what I'm saying? Environment dictates quite a bit. All right. Let's say that you go into the woods. The most common thing. You go into the woods. In there, you hear them say a lot of times, "Let's open our bag to show you what we have." Let's open the bag to show you what I have. The first thing that came out, big roll of toilet paper. If you ever been in the woods when it's hot, in the swamp or anything like that, the last thing you want is freaking toilet paper. That tells me right there that your 24-hour survival, you know nothing about survival. You don't know anything about, because the first thing that you're going to do with the moment that you grab that toilet paper and you all sweaty and you have crap all over you, you're going to get fucking sick. So that right there, your choice had told me a lot about you already. Because since you don't have wipes, my friend, you better rethink what you're saying about the whole 24-hour survival in the wilderness. I'm just going to say it the way it is. You can disagree with me all you want, but this is fact. Sweat and crap. Shit happens. Well, we're going to the wilderness. And we're going to stay there 24 hours. Okay. So you're going into the wilderness 24 hours and nothing in there is showing how to repel mosquitoes. No, wait. They come out with a can of, mosquito bug spray. DEET or something like that. Okay. So, I don't know about y'all, but that is a lot of chemicals in you already. A lot. So, they don't show you mosquito nets or anything like that. They want you to put over your head. That DEET doesn't last forever, especially if it's humid, that you're sweating. Here's the thing, and this is what throws me completely off. Hot environment, you're sweating a lot. Well, but I spray it in my clothes, so your perspiration don't go through your clothes, because when I'm sweating, it's like I'm taking a bath. It's everywhere. Oh, let's not forget the fact that once you're sweating that much, you need to be drinking a lot of water. A lot. And they showing you one, maybe 2 canteens, or maybe 2 bottles of 32 ounces, because that's the standard. But you're sweating a lot. So the sweat thing, so when you spray and you're sweating, all of that repellent is going to go away. I learned very early on, living in Florida, that bug spray thing, it was not lasting at all. That's why the moment that I got my hands on Thermacell, that's why I stayed with Thermacell, because it worked for me. In fact, I'm actually testing right now the new ones that came out, because I got one for Laz and one for me, and I'm testing them right now. This one turns on the little lights, the blue lights, and whatnot. So, do they have Thermacell? Do they have that? I mean, do you have enough to last you 24 hours? Enough pads, enough, and you can make this refillable. I show you all how to do it. But do they have? Nah. Very few I have seen it. Okay. But you do know what they have? They have 50 magazines. 50 magazines. And I'm showing you this because this ones are the ones that I have loaded already for range time. But you will see them with the chest, like full of magazines and whatnot. That's fantasy 24-hour survival crap. You go into the woods, I don't need that many bullets. What is it you're doing? Maybe because I'm seeing it from my point of view of, if I'm going to the woods, I'm going there to get food. So what else am I going to go there for? To sweat like a pig? Like get bitten by mosquitoes for no reason? To train? But to train for what? To train for what? The end of the world? What end of the world? What is going to end the world? You see, there's a lot of things that they come out and say and speculate about it, but reality is, and I'm telling you this from a fact, it's SSTF. People thinks it's going to be like the movie. It isn't. It isn't. I mean, you hit the woods, and your best friend always and forever will be having a 22, have an extra magazine. But do you need 15 magazines on your chest rig? What are you doing with the chest rig in there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of my favorite ones. Let me show you my radio. They show you a fancy radio that you need a PhD to program that sucker. But the moment that a drop of water touches that radio, it goes silent. Why? Because it is not waterproof. Get something that is waterproof. Yeah. Guys, I can keep going on and on and on, but when they show you a 24-hour survival, do a 24-hour survival for what? For what? Ask them that. For what? And I guarantee you that the answer will always start with, well, what if this happened? What if this happened? There's a lot of ifs in there, but what currently is happening. And, for every mission, you're going to have a different perspective of gears and whatnot. It will change so dramatically. I call all those things BS. Like it or not, that is my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But when it comes to all of that 24-hour survival, most of them, I would say 9 out of 10, they're all bullshit. That being said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope to see you in the next one, and God bless you all.